It's the GOTTLIEB Show here on Fox Sports Radio, and kind enough to be joined by a couple of New York Jets. Breece Hall, who we got a lot of information to get out of Breece, and Quincy Williams, talented linebacker, and they're joining us on behalf of Bounty. Breece, let me start with you. If I were to tell you that your quarterback in college was the starting quarterback for the Niners in the Super Bowl, what would your reaction be?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I would just be surprised that it happened so fast. But just me living with me, Brock was my roommate as well as my quarterback. So just being around him, the type of guy he is, just knowing how hard he works, it doesn't surprise me that he's where he is.
How come? Take me back. I'm a Big 12 guy, an Oklahoma State guy, and he kind of struggled there later on in his career. Why? What happened?
Bro, Oklahoma State's defense was always so good they always played so good versus us. But I don't know. I just feel like at Iowa State, a lot of guys. A lot of schools get more talented players than us, so sometimes it boils down to that. But our last year, we beat Oklahoma State when they were number.
Well, I wasn't talking about just Oklahoma. I wasn't like personalized Oklahoma State. I'm just like you guys kind of when he was young, he kind of came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't want to say plateaued, but there was kind of a ceiling there, and I think that's why he went in this Mr. Irrelevant, right?
Right.
And he didn't have as good a senior season as people thought he would have, and I didn't know if you want to provide some insight with it. That's all.
No, I think we all didn't have as good of a season as we wanted. We went from, winning the Fiesta Bowl, beating Oregon, to, we were 8-5 and playing in the Cheez-It Bowl versus Clemson, which we were easily a 10-win team. But, sometimes things just happen. But I always knew Brock had potential to do whatever he wanted to do in the league.
Q, what was this season like for you?
Oh man, it was a roller coaster, but the biggest
roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like roller coaster.
Earthquake.
Man, it was a roller coaster.
I mean, listen. I as the viewer at home.
Let's
hold
hear
on, no.
it.
Aaron comes out with the flag.
Being at the game was crazy too.
Yeah.
The place was nuts, and then 4 plays in, you're like, oh my God, what happened? What's that feeling like?
For me, just being on the offense, I get my first snap from Aaron Rodgers.
That's all different to say.
From Aaron Rodgers, and I get a big run, and I go out, and I come back in another play, and I just see him. He's looking up at the sky like there's no way this already happened, and just knowing I knew something was wrong with him because of the way he looked at me when I was running back on the field. So this sucked. It's heartbreaking for sure.
Q, when you guys were over on the sideline, was there a murmur like Achilles? Because we
like who that is on the ground, and it was like, hold on, they say 8. It's like, all right, y'all. Coach was going through things. It was like, hold on, coach, we need to find out what's going on. Then he got up, took another play.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, we good. What's going on? Then he was like, hey, y'all, Aaron in the tent. It was like, whoa, hold on now. And so, you get that little feeling in your stomach, though.
Was there like a murmurs on the sideline about the Achilles, or you guys are just playing and you don't like? What is it really like on the sideline when that thing's going on?
When I ran back out on the field and the trainers were talking to him, I heard him whisper it, and I was like, oh. And I didn't say anything to anybody else because I was sitting right by him and kind of like kneeled over and heard him say it. So it was like, wow, this is crazy.
The craziest part is you win that game.
Yeah.
Like that was an insane football game that you end up winning. And so then there's got to be the mix of emotions of like, we just lost 8.
It's kind of like a bigger thing too, though. So like it's kind of like a boost up too, though. So like that happens, and it's like Aaron's still saying like, hey, go out there, like I'm gonna be back out here and things like that. So you hear him, he was like, all right, bet we got to make sure when Aaron come back,
hold it down a little bit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
When he come back, he got a manageable game. You feel me? So you having that mindset.
Breece, what about for you? How would you characterize this year?
It was definitely a roller coaster. For me, I was just excited to be back, and I wanted to, play a full, healthy season, and I did that. So, regardless of, all the ups and downs we had, I was just blessed to be healthy and come out healthy at the end of the season.
Quincy, for you guys on the defensive side, so oftentimes you guys were called upon to win games, right?
Yeah.
To win games. I did, again, outwardly, I thought you guys did a much better job this year of not being the defense and the offense being a team. But on a daily basis, what's that like? How did you guys kind of stay together?
Yeah, so when me saying that it was a roller coaster, like it was a lot of ups and downs, but I wouldn't change like the people who I was on the roller coaster with. That's the biggest thing. So like with everything that was coming out in the media and stuff, a lot of that stuff we didn't really see. So like this last interview, he told me something. I said, bro, I ain't know nothing. I ain't know nothing about that because in the locker room and in that facility, everybody was glued together. The focus was going 1-0. So like we didn't get the results we wanted sometimes, but the focus was there. And like I told him, like the way you can tell about a team like the next year is like go watch their last couple of games. Like you feel me? We ain't going to the playoffs, but let's see how they play because most of those guys gonna be back. You feel me? So
you can tell if a team is united, if they're like engaged. If like the last couple, if they're just like laying down like some dogs.
I'm already talking about the Bahamas, like hey, we're gonna go to the Bahamas the first week. You feel me? Like you ain't engaged. You feel me?
Yeah. Was it 1, 2, 3 Cancun? You don't need it.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
Does Pacheco run harder than dudes, or is it just the style that he runs that looks like he's run hard? He looks like he's angry at the ground.
Hey,
he definitely does. He's good. He runs hard. He could catch. He blocks. I think he does everything really well.
Run hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like he a high runner, but he run hard. Like I tackled him a couple of times, but like he wasn't no running back that you go against. You like, all right, let me go on, make sure my pads strapped a little bit tighter today.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys are here on behalf of Bounty. There's these wings that have been sitting here that have been untouched. But basically, that Bounty's got to clean everything up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to clean everything up.
You can't have football without wings, and you can't have wings without Bounty because you got to stay clean. So.
And they extra saucy too, so you know you're gonna need.
You're gonna need the paper towels.
What's your wing order?
My wing order, I'm gonna go down south.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get Cajun ranch fries with honey mustard, lemon pepper wings. Honey mustard, lemon pepper wings. I'm gonna get a hot lemon pepper wing, so it's hot with lemon pepper sprinkles on the top, straight from the hood.
The southern wings hit a little different, Breece.
There you go.
They hit a little different. What about you? What's your wing order?
With fries, I'm gonna do Louisiana voodoo fries, so they gonna have everything on them Cajun. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then I'm honey barbecue mango habanero with some ranch. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, well, so you gotta pick up your Bounty, right, for the Super Bowl, and of course you guys got your Bounty leather jackets. Anything else we need to know?
They're my wingman.
Yeah.
Oh, you're his wingman? He's not your wingman?
He is my wingman. We united in this thing. You feel me?
I mean, look, we're just happy the Jets' offense and defense can get along this well after the season's over.
Yeah.
That's great. That bodes well for the future.
Oh yeah.
Guys, thanks for joining us so much.
Thank you.